Topher Grace kills this movie.
I felt like
stop.
there were a lot of storylines that I was like, I don't really care about. I didn't really need the whole, I'm a very serious serial killer from Topher Grace.
Is Christopher. Okay. This Topher bullshit is just stupid actor nonsense.
Did you know that Sigourney Weaver's first name is Susan? Sigourney is a stage name.
That's cool.
I did not know that.
Oh, that's fine.
Good for her. Topher. Dumb.
See?
Stupid.
Double standard.
Okay, Vader.
Yeah, right. Dude calls himself Vader. Dude, I don't know, Topher Grace, Christopher, whatever his name is. He doesn't belong in this movie, man. No. I knew what they were trying to do. He didn't belong
in Spider-Man either.
I get what they were trying to do. Like, oh, the freaking jigsaw, creepy dude who's unassuming, but also a psychopath. Like, but it just...
who cares?
It doesn't fit.
No.
It doesn't fit. These are supposed to be like freaking alpha male, aggressive, shoot 'em up dudes like Arnold and his team. And then you stick like skinny little Topher Grace in there. I'm just like,
hey guys, what am I doing here?
And the other thing that really took me out of it too, not to shit on this movie completely because I do enjoy it, but that scene where the Russian dude walks by the plant, you're like, oh, I'm gonna poke it, and he's like, don't touch it.
And I love him.
Well, he is a doctor.
I know, but it's an alien plant.
Yeah,
from an alien world. How does he know what it is, and how does he know that it's like freaking? Oh yeah, that'll paralyze you with one cut. Like, dude, you're on a freaking alien planet. What are you talking about?
I mean,
at that point, did they know they were on an alien planet? I don't think so.
Another alien planet wouldn't evolve and come up similar to what our planet was.
I'm calling bullshit. Sorry.
Okay.
But other than that glaring flaw of Topher Grace being in this movie, in general, I have fun with it.
Me too.
It's a fun movie.
I like this movie.
It's a turn your brain off, watch cool things happen, and
Walton Goggins is in this.
Walton Goggins. He's the Danny Trejo.
Yeah, Danny Trejo, which was the reason why I wanted to watch this. I was like, oh shit, I've never seen.
He's not in it for very long.
No. Danny Trejo, Robert Rodriguez,
Marshala Ali is in
this.
That's
right.
He's the he was the African warlord.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Wow, he looks way different now.
He's the new Blade in Marvel. In the Marvel
it's like I said, he looks different now to me.
Yeah, and if you're a UFC fan, Oleg Tokhtera plays the Russian dude. I've been a fan of his since the fucking 90s.
Lawrence Fishburne.
He's the
Lawrence Fishburne's in this movie. Yeah,
I wasn't done talking
about
my Russian bear.
She's like, guys,
he's the Russian bear, and I love him.
Right on. The cast is fantastic, and Adrian Brody is an incredible actor. That dude can pull off anything.
Really
Isn't it weird?
He can play anything.
When this movie first came out, I was like, Adrian Brody?
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck out of here.
The fucking pianist.
The pianist dude is like, no, there's no way he's gonna cover an Arnold Schwarzenegger type role in a Predator movie. But dude, he's fucking ripped.
Yeah.
It's just like, I was shocked the first time I watched this movie, and even now to a certain extent, at how much I bought in to his character in this movie. I was really surprised.
Yeah.
And that it makes me like this movie that much better.
Also, Alice Braga, who plays Isabel, the I think she was Israeli Special Forces.
Yeah,
in this movie.
She's the leader of the Maltese Resistance in the Suicide Squad.
Yeah. So like she, around this time she was kind of blowing up. She was getting cast in a lot of movies, and her big thing right now is like she's the lead in Queen of the South, which is the drug queen pin TV series on USA, I believe.
Oh, I didn't know that. That's cool. I knew her from. I recognize her from I Am Legend.
I Am Legend is what I recognize her from.
And now that you mentioned it, she is in the new Suicide Squad by James Gunn. So it's cool to see like.
She's really pissed off because Peacemaker kills her entire team.
But I mean, again, this cast is phenomenal. Yeah, it's awesome. It's a great cast. I think they may have gone a little overboard with how many there are, because at some point in time, you don't really care that much that some of them are getting offed. Like Danny Trejo, he's like a throwaway character. He dies.
I know, that bummed me out because I love him, and he dies super quick, and it's kind of a bullshit.
Like they spend way more time like showing Walton Goggins' death.
Let's be real here. Danny Trejo's in the movie because
Robert Rodriguez.
Yeah,
he's in every Robert Rodriguez movie.
Well, you know what's funny is when Robert Rodriguez was writing the script, like for that character, he wrote in a Danny Trejo type character, and Danny Trejo heard about this, and when he saw Robert Rodriguez next, he's like, "Yo, Holmes, I hear you have a Danny Trejo like character. Guess what? I'm Danny Trejo. Put me in this movie." And Robert Rodriguez is like, "Good point." but originally Walton Goggins was supposed to play the Topher Grace role of the doctor.
I would have liked that.
That would have
been
that more.
so much better.
Yeah.
Well,
Walton Goggins is also a person who can play anything.
Yeah, he's a really
and like
good
you
actor.
forget that that's Walton Goggins. His name is so fucking ridiculous.
It's ridiculous, right?
It's really hard to say, but you forget that that's him in everything that he plays because he embodies every role that he's in. He's so good.
When we were talking about that Santa Claus movie with Mel Gibson,
Fat Man.
that he's in, I fucked his name up every time I said it.
Every single time.
Walton Goggins.
Yeah.
I keep wanting to say Walter Goggins.
I want it to be Walter Goggers. It's Walton Goggins.
Before we go to final thoughts, I have one scene I want to highlight, and it's with Walton Goggins, and it's
I'll allow it.
yes, he so like
you have a choice.
Oh, is it the one with Topher Grace?
No.
Oh, okay.
So like they're sitting in Lawrence Fishburne's kind of shelter, and the Russian guy is showing pictures of his kids to Topher Grace. And Walton Goggins opens up his prison jumpsuit and shows this tattoo of a woman.
I know
and he's like, "This is Susie Lee, tits like howitzers." And it's like a naked lady tattooed on his stomach. And Topher Grace is like, "Oh, is that your girlfriend?" He's like, "No, man, that's my sister." And Topher's like, "Oh, okay." And I always wondered if that was like an ad-lib line from Goggins, because it just comes out of nowhere. And it's so funny.
There's that one really cringy scene with him where he's like, "Oh man, I'm gonna go get some drinks and I'm gonna go rape the shit out of a bunch of bitches."
Yes.
You know, I'm like, what?
Yeah, they're in the woods and it's like quiet, and they're like, Topher Grace is sitting there and he's like, "Man, when we get out of this, I'm gonna get home, do some cocaine, and rape so many fine bitches."
Yeah,
and Topher Grace is like, "Okay," and he's like, "Yeah, man, it's gonna be great." And he's like, "Yeah, 5 o'clock, bitch raping time." And he's like, "Totally." And the Russian dude's like, "You better stick close to me."
I love that scene.
So cringy, man.
I kind of want a
Just
t-shirt
cringy.
that says 5 o'clock bitch raping time, but I'm not going to be able to wear it anywhere.
No, nowhere.
I'll fucking put that on and like have to run to Target.
I do wonder if Walton Goggins like ad-libbed that line, because who writes that shit?
I know, right?
Well, it works because of Topher Grace's response to it. He's like, "Yeah, bitch raping time."
I almost forgot about that line. That was good.
Every movie we watch has some form of rape in it,
crazy
dude.
ass. Jesus.
Oh my god.